Welcome to battle number 7 of week number 6 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Lion Hugs and Florida Flesh Ribbons versus F Witch and Alakazamelot. The Mega Pokemon in this battle is Mega Gyarados on Lion Hugs team, and then we have Dragalge with Z Any, and Druddigon with Z Attack, respectively. So this is going to be an interesting battle for sure. We have some of the new Pokemon that Lion Hugs exchanged in this battle as well. So interesting to see how that works. Joining me today in commentary is Sir Roland from New Era Justified. And we'll start with initial thoughts from him. And yeah, what are your initial thoughts?
So, the big thing that stands out to me is Yanmega as far as Fingered Witch's team goes. Because all these other Pokemon are relatively slow. And then you have Yanmega. Yanmega's got good special attack. It's got a pretty good coverage move pool. And it gets access to Speed Boost. Which, fast Pokemon that have good special attacking moves and good stats can shred a team. I know I could compare Yanmega to basically a special attacking version of Scolipede. Both can just tear apart a team if you let it set up well enough. It can outspeed things with Scarce, and it can just wreak havoc if it has good offensive stats. So that's a big thing that stands out to me. Another thing is we have two of the Alolan starters, both of which are the exact same speed, I just realized. But if Primarina has, most likely Incineroar is going to be Intimidate, because Blaze and Torrent are kind of useless abilities for the most part. But Intimidate could play actually not a very good role unless he brings it in on Metagross, or I think unless they bring it in on Metagross, which is a definite possibility. Incineroar has an advantage over Metagross. And then Liquid Voice again just doesn't seem to have a good use for this team as far as having water type moves. And for Lion Hugs' team, I think Metagross could do well. Getting access to Earthquake could definitely take on Druddigon and Incineroar. And any Pokemon with adaptability, be it Porygon Z, as I found out the hard way, or even Dragalge, any Pokemon with adaptability can just destroy. And while Dragalge's special attacking stat isn't the greatest, it's still enough to do massive damage when it needs to.
I think that Magnezone is going to be really important in this for Alakazamelot versus the Florida Flesh Ribbons team, just because it resists both of Dragalge's stab. It could come in on Sylveon, it could threaten out Slowking and Gyarados. It doesn't mind getting hit by an unboosted Leaf Storm. It could even trap Metagross if it has an Air Balloon. So Magnezone's going to be really useful in this one. I do think Yanmega could be useful, but there are some pretty bulky, especially defensive Pokemon, so it might have trouble if those don't go down first. I really think Metagross is also going to be really useful, especially if it has Earthquake to take on Magnezone and Incineroar. It won't get that that attack drop from Intimidate because it has Clear Body, so it doesn't have to fear Incineroar that much. Obviously, it doesn't want to get hit by a stab move from it, but it does have Earthquake to threaten it. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle for sure, and I'm curious to see if there's going to be a Trick Room core as well, considering Slowking and Dragalge are pretty slow, but Druddigon is slow as well, so a mixed bag. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like 3 out of the 6 Pokemon on Fingered Witch's team all have the exact same speed, which I believe is in the 60s or 70s for the 2 Alolan starters and Magnezone. So this could just be a double Trick Room core if they really wanted to try it.
Yeah,
I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if that's the case. But
as a Trick Room team myself, I would love to see that.
I ran Trick Room in Season 1 and a surprise Trick Room in Season 2, so I always love to see Trick Room. It's very fun. That's my initial thoughts.
We do have 3 starters in this battle. We have a Grass, a Water, and a Fire type starter.
Balanced.
as all things should be.
I was waiting for that. All right, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
I said good luck by accident, but I mean to say goo luck.
The goo luck.
Always gotta wish goo luck. In terms of leads, what do you think we're gonna see?
Probably Dredigan or Nidoking, and then I don't know. Maybe it's looking. Oh no, it's Dragalge and Dredigan, 2 dragon types.
I was gonna guess Metagross, but it looks like the 2 dragons team up versus each other. This could go any way. I mean, this is high stakes for both of these 2 Pokemon. Both of them able to take each other down, but who goes first and who hits harder? I mean, I feel like this is like either one touches each other and they die.
Dredigan does slightly outspeed, but just barely. I feel like any kind of speed investment on either of these 2 Pokemon could mean the difference in one living and the other one going away.
Yeah, definitely. I think we might see a Magnezone switch. Oh no, straight for the Dragon Claw and down goes Asami. Wow. Big power right off the bat.
That answers that question.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Crazy. So Transflesh to Sylveon comes in.
This probably would have been a safer switch. A Z-Power Acid Downpour is going to one-shot the Sylveon.
Wow.
That was fast.
Druddigon just taking names of scores 4-6 in favor of Alakazamelot. Druddigon proving to be a very useful starter in this battle.
This could get very ugly if Lionhooks doesn't manage to switch in, and looks like we have Slowking. Dr. Spinch, the Slowking.
That's such a great name.
Wait.
Interesting.
Future Sight.
Future Sight. You never see that. So the Sucker Punch hits. And there's a Future Sight. Sucker Punch does 35%, which is going to bring Dr. Spinch down to 42 after the Dragon Claw.
Spockoff is going to restore some health, bring it almost back up to full. My roommate just gave me the weirdest look when he saw Future Sight happen.
Yeah, you never see that.
I'm interested in seeing what it's doing, though.
It doesn't look like Slowking is able to outstall Druddigon here, so I think we might see a switch. It's so interesting. You never see Future Sight.
I'm so confused. Like, what in the world?
It does.
I want to know this strategy.
It does have an interesting pressure game because I believe Future Sight hits 3 turns after, so I think it hits now. I'm not sure. But yeah, Adrena just stays in, getting burnt, and also getting hit by that Future Sight, which does 50%. Combined with the burn, that's going to bring it to 28%, while Dr. Spinch sits at 75.
That burn was pretty good. The physical move pool that Druddigon has really is going to be affected by this burn.
Yeah. I think.
Not to mention, burn will do chip damage too.
I think that Druddigon might just be sacked now, because nothing really wants to get burnt. I mean, I guess Magnezone could come in, but the big question is, like, does Slowking go for the slack off now, or is it going to Scald again?
We do see the Magnezone, and it does have a Balloon.
Balloon is really good for Magnezone because it could just use Volt Switch now for free.
And here it is, the battle of... Oh my goodness, Thunderbolt just paralyzed.
So General Grievous coming in, getting paralyzed. And do you think that was a high roll, low roll? Who knows?
I don't... Oh my god. This is insane!
This battle is wild.
Oh my god! Bullet Punch is going to hit doing 6% and popping the balloon. And it looks like General Grievous was life form because it just got taken out.
Yeah, the score is 3-6. I think that was an important bullet punch, though, because now Gyarados can Earthquake.
I guess instead we see Superior coming out. Maybe Earth Power, maybe?
No, Superior doesn't get Earth Power. This might be Hidden Power Fire. Oh no, it's actually Substitute.
Even resisted, it still faded the Substitute, which meant it would have been at least 25%. I keep forgetting just how good Magnezone's special attack is. Yeah, 27%. And paralyzed.
Another paralysis! Oh my gosh. Wow.
So this is just hacks after hacks.
This actually looks like a Subseed Superior variant with Leaf Storm.
Leaf Storm not doing very much at all. Flash Cannon doing almost 50%.
Interestingly, after the paralysis, Perfuma still goes first. So that Leaf Storm... Oh no, it's Hidden Power actually.
Oh wow.
That's enough to
probably
take down...
Hidden Power Fire most likely.
But Yanmega looks really powerful right now because it just sweeps.
Druddigan comes out though. It does resist both of Perfuma's moves. Most likely, unless it's somehow if it's like Hidden Power Ground or Fighting, which I highly doubt.
I think it's probably Hidden Power Fire. Looks like Slowking comes in though, and the Gunk Shot's gonna miss.
Gunk Shot probably would have KO'd. Another Future Sight.
The Future Sight plays are really interesting.
This burn is doing a lot for Lion Hugs right now. Scald is going to take a... Yeah, Scald is going to take it out. Sucker Punch, even after a crit, only did 28%. Which... That was a big hit to its damage output.
And here's Korra. That Bug Buzz did huge damage, taking it down to 30%. That Future Sight also going to be doing big damage, taking it down to 23%. The question now is, does Gyarados or Yanmega go first after the Mega Evolution?
If I'm not mistaken, I think Gyarados after Mega Evolution doesn't have too high of a speed buff.
Yeah,
and there it is.
Yanmega goes first with that Bug Buzz, taking down Gyarados. It looks like Yanmega is poised to take this.
Ooh, hang on, the Mold Breaker just made it so that Yanmega didn't gain any speed.
No, this is a Tinted Lens Yanmega. So Bug Buzz takes out Dr. Spinch, the Slowking.
And Yanmega's going to take out the last three. It's going to be a 4-0 victory for Fingered Witch.
Very interesting battle. That was a wild battle.
So much hacks in that battle.
That
I loved
was
it.
So wild. And the Future Sight, that was really interesting. You never see Future Sight. Doom Desire sometimes, but not Future Sight. So
Future Sight, I think that was a fun addition.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a fun battle there. Yanmega definitely poised to sweep with that Choice Specs Tinted Lens Bug Buzz. Really, really interesting. And yeah, Druddigon just pulled through in the beginning. That was wild.
That was a very explosive start.
Yeah. Well, once again, that's a 4-0 victory for Alakazamelot, led by Fingered Witch, over Florida Flesh Ribbons, led by Lion Hugs. Once again, joining me in commentary was Sir Roland from New Era Justified, and this is Noel from Hypno Slumber Party. Do you have any final closing thoughts?
Watch out for hacks against this team, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that Thunderbolt paralysis is pretty wild. Although, I don't know how important it was versus Metagross. Maybe Metagross could have taken it down, but...
I think, because if I'm not mistaken, it got full paralysis on the first time.
Yeah.
Right after it got paralyzed, and that probably could have been a bullet punch that would have given an opening to Earthquake.
Yeah, that's true. Although, I think Metagross is slower than Magnezone. I'm not sure. Either way.
It is. It could have been slightly slower, especially after paralysis. It would have been slower. But I think if it had lived that last... Since it lived, that last one was 6%, it would have gotten an Earthquake off and then gone down to that Life Orb damage.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, that was a very interesting one. Battle number 7 of week number 6. We have one more battle coming up, so stay tuned for that one. And until then, we will see you then.